Kyrie and Kanye thing that they got going on right now. And this is just my 2 cents. It seemed to me, just looking on internet, following the story from a spectator's point of view, not saying anything, just watching what's going on. And certain things jump out to me. Forget all who claim that they're from whatever race. So today's topic is gonna be Kanye/Kyrie versus us, meaning black people. Because all the comments, all the backlash, or most of it, seem to be coming from us. My first question as it relates to Kanye is he crazy or is he a sane person? Because whenever I speak on black people and the issues that we have or the issues he have with us, he seemed to be, oh, he's crazy, he's so stupid, he's just talking, just running his mouth. But anything he says that is against another religion, race, or creed, he knows what he's doing. So that's the first question we need to have settled. Is he crazy or is he somebody who is enlightened and is speaking the truth? Because it begs, or it plays on my conscience. Not conscience, it plays on my mind because I am oftentimes strive to speak the truth and I realize how much it offends people or offend people whenever the truth is coming because they'll do everything to deflect. They'll say you're disrespectful, you're rude, you're out of place. It's like they like to selectively hear the truth based on their perspective or when the audience, like the truth of a special audience, which it shouldn't be. And I've seen the likes of the Shaquille O'Neal, of course, the Charles Barkley, the Shannon Sharp, the Stephen A. Smith, all the LeBron James, I can't miss him. All the people who is of influence in the black community came out, did what they did, and instead of offering guidance to the brother or trying to make him realize the errors of his ways, we jump on the wagon to blackball him and celebrate when they lose. So y'all always speak of wanting to see a black man rise above poverty, um, not getting the opportunities that we all deserve. It's fine with me if that's what y'all want to do with your time. Okay. So how is it that y'all keep this big celebration every time a black man seem to mess up and make it into or make it seem as if he's not a person, like he's not human, like he's not prone to make mistakes, or because his point of view does not match the rhetoric of society's value, if that's a word, in today's world, don't make sense to them. So now he's blackballed. And y'all take away these men livelihood, what they work for, what they like to do. Isn't that some type of slavery? Ain't that slavery? He didn't commit a crime, yet his freedom of speech, one of his fundamental rights, is being taken away from him because he's saying something that does not fit what y'all want it to fit, or it's not appropriate at the time. Okay, Kyrie went ahead. I guess he saw a documentary, went through it, decided that, well, we need to see it. And he did what he did to share his opinion on a particular matter. And all of a sudden, he is now public enemy number one because he decided to share his opinion and or share with us a book that he think that we should watch and get some ideas from. So black people, because we control the NFL. Well, we play the NFL, most of us. We play the NBA, most of us. The rap music, we control that as well. At what point in time are we going to stand up And then they put LeBron James in a position yesterday to say, hey, this is what's happening. The most Brock could have said is, listen, I have no comment. But you stand there, side with whoever, even though the man came out and said that this is just a book, this is any other book. Take from it what you will. Y'all still choose to put him down and then take away his love for the game from him, forcing him to extorting him, for want of a better word, to pay money because he dare share his opinion. And it's not what all of y'all think the opinion of today should be. So it's very confusing at this point. I try to stay out of it because I've never been good at politics. But when are we going to start standing up for us? What did Malcolm X die for? What did Martin Luther King die for? What did Mandela went to prison for? What was all that in vain? Why did Rosa Parks decide to sit down? If y'all don't realize that we speak on change and we speak on all that until we stand up, and yes, we will be judged. We will be seen as the black sheep. We will be seen as the bad person, just like all the greats. So if that is that what y'all worried about, somebody taking away your money, taking away your house, if that is what you're worried about, you're not for the cause. So stop when it's convenient to you, come and you're pro-black. And because Twitter, no, you can't say the word nigger. You're in your feelings over a word. But when you see an actual human being going through the struggles of this world, y'all not in a rush to support them. What y'all do? Help to blackball them, put them in a messed up situation. So I am trying to understand what is the stand. Colin Kaepernick took a stand. You see where that got him? Literally in front of our face. It cost this man his job because he dared to defy the status quo because it's not in league with his belief. Kyrie dared to do it. Kanye West is speaking, and at no point in time any one of y'all came out and said that, hey, Kanye West is lying. So I am trying to understand what is the issue. If he's not lying, is it that he's divulging information that the normal man, if you're not a millionaire, if you're not sitting in these boardrooms with these executives, you're not supposed to know? If he's lying about all these contracts and all these other misguidance or mishandling of these athletes, these artists, show us. Show us he's lying so we can say, all right, bro, you're crazy. Go sit in the corner with the other children. That's what we're working towards. That's what we should be aiming at. But no, because, and one thing I know, I realize, especially here in America, about a black man, they're only black and pro-black when it's convenient to them. No other country in the world, apart from a predominantly black African country, where you see people wear the African prince and their brother this, and don't use the word nigger because that's what they used to use to control us. And America sell this African pride so strong till at a point, if you're not sure of who you are, they'll have you convinced that they are so pro-black. But I've always been blessed with the gift to see through BS and people's the gimmicks. I've been blessed with that talent to see beyond the veil. So everybody is pro-black. What is happening? Show us, because you've been speaking pro Black since whenever, when it was great for you. When they wanted a clone, a replica of somebody who they wanted to represent black, because all these great companies realize, oh, the black athletes, the black entrepreneurs, the black entertainers, they're the ones who keep all these industries flowing. Every day we put the blood, the sweat, and the tears into them. Yet we get probably a percent out. And if we dare say, speak up against or say what we want and what we do not want, we're blackballed. And you know why they can do it? Because everybody else, all the other black athletes, they're going to send a threat down the line. If you're this, we're going to do that. If you don't do this, we're going to do that. And they use it as a controlling factor to control all of y'all. So when LeBron James is going to come on TV I think yesterday, and said whatever, I said, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. That's why I never want to hear, or I'll never listen again a minute of a speech of you talking about pro-black this and pro-black. You see how quick you jump on Elon Musk the other day about the word nigger. Because y'all so mentally weak that y'all still let so-called oppressors use one word to trigger y'all, and it can mess up y'all day altogether. Me, I'm different. I know who I am. That word won't control me. So you can call me that word how you see fit and see what it do for you, because it's gonna make you mad before it make me mad, because it don't carry no meaning for me, right? And since because I know you're using that word is to trigger a reaction from me, I won't give it to you. So when are we going to start standing up for us? When they had that rising attack against the Asian people, didn't it take them a week or 2 weeks to put in this Asian bill? Where's our bill? Tell me, where's our bill? When is it coming? When are we going to be able to say, well, listen, the black man is protected? Nobody is willing to come and ask. And we're living in a society where it's all fake, it's all a facade. You will literally reach out for help, and people will look at it as, oh, I can use this as an opportunity. He's weak, so I can use it as an opportunity to either try to extort some money from him or keep him where it's at. Because I'll reach out to somebody, many people, about, hey, bro, show me some pointers on the editing so I can make my way around whatever. And you'll see they'll send you messages with different editing package. I want to have 100% total control over my brand, what I'm trying to do, right? Until somebody can come to the table who is beneficial, who is able to move my ideas along with what skill they bring to the table. And I keep getting these, $300 package to edit. All I want is some help. It's one person. If I said to me like, bro, this is the app I use, try using this app. It might help you to do what you want to do. That's it. And I appreciate her. But not that I'm against anybody sending me their package, but don't offer to help us knowing that you're not going to help us. Because me sending you my package, every time, what am I going to do? Every week, I make a video or two, I'm going to send you $300. This ain't money for me. This is just something I want to do, want to faster, gather information. So this is more for me and my growth. So I always encourage people, bro, come talk to me. Explain this to me from your perspective, because a lot of these stuff I realize fester and becomes a problem because the conversations that are needed are never, we stick to. We hear somebody say something, we jump on them and we judge it, not knowing where they're coming from, or they said that word because they are not educated on a topic, And then you will ask people who you think is better off or more knowledgeable about that topic to come speak with you, when them the same people will judge you because you are ignorant and you dare utter an opinion on a particular topic. So how can I learn to respect you and accept you if you are unwilling to help me to know your culture, know your people, know what ticks you off, know how to celebrate with you, know not what to do around you because it's disrespectful to your way of life. How can I know when we put up these barriers between everybody? I didn't even know of this word, omnis, until I start looking into the Kyrie Irving situation, right? So I didn't even know there was a word. But most people, or some people who have we've had a conversation, they'll tell you, especially if we're going to speak on religion, they'll tell you, I will tell them, I don't want to be aligned to any particular religion. I am not religious, but I do believe in the spiritual realm. Correct? So, by the definition of what is an omnis, I can say to you that Zilla sitting in front of you today, I am an omnis. I will meditate with the monks. I will pray 5 times a day with the Muslims. I will go to crusades and prayer worship, choir practice with a Christian. I'll do what a Jew do. I'll go sit with an atheist, any walks of life, because I don't want to be judged. So I try my absolute best not to judge anybody, if that makes sense. So whatever your belief is, I am willing to learn. I am willing to partake of, so I know not how to offend anybody. So jumping on the wagon, if Kanye believe he's an Hebrew, that's his belief. So how can, if you are something, be whatever? So that means every time y'all, if we're gonna use the same principle, when we speak on, so when we call each other nigger, we're being anti-Semitic. Or if a Jew says something to her, can a Jew be anti-Semitic? That's the question I should ask. Because we call each other nigger every day. And if he believe he's a Jew, he should be afforded the right to say some of those things. And what did he say? He say, I'm going, that word, 3, whatever. Everybody know he wasn't speaking on the regular man Jew going about his business. He was speaking about the powers that be. Y'all know that. The people with the power to really cancel him and the ones on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, social media belittle him. Y'all know he's talking to the head of these corporations, the shot callers. He's not talking about the little man. He's talking about all those people who have these industries in a neck lock, in a chokehold, and is using it to control people' life. All he was saying is, well, I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to give this free game into the corrupt industry, the red media, and I know they're going to come at me, so I'm preparing myself. Because I have asked more than one Air Force veteran, and they explained it to me, and none of it, not one time did anybody say to me, that word 3 means I'm going to attack them. I'm going to do harm to them. It's a defense mechanism. We're under pending attack, so I'm going to defend. I'm preparing myself to defend myself. So how was he harmful or disrespectful to them? Or a lot of time, this is my final point for this video. A lot of times when slavery comes up, it's easy for them to tell us, oh, it's been 400 years, brush it off, move on, get over it. Y'all have become successful. Y'all have become rich. Can we say the same thing to Jews? Can we tell them to get over what they went through? Because they too are successful. And it took Kanye for us to do some research to realize how successful they truly are. Right? So I'm refusing to see or to understand what's going on. Because if it's there's a set of rule for one people, the rule should apply to everybody. That's my take. So regardless of how you feel about a particular person, if one cannot do it, none should. And if all can, let's go. All right, bro. Come together after this short video episode. Of course, it's Jamerican Energy. Again, we share our opinion and whatever we think we need to talk about. Um, we welcome. I personally don't know any Jew because I would love to have a sit down and talk with them for them to kind of walk me through. Because to be honest, I know very little about their religion or their way of life. That's why I can only give my opinions. So this video, I hope it reach where it's supposed to, so we can develop some type of conversation to somebody who is better able to explain everything. I am not above a conversation. I am trying to be above reproach. So approach me, send me a message, DM me, however you see fit. Let's have a conversation. If you're coming to check me or to argue, I must apologize in advance. I will not be a part of a circus. However, if you're trying to have a conversation about a particular topic, I am more than happy to unlearn or to change my opinion and to fester or develop a new opinion and get a better understanding. It's the Jamaican Energy. And of course, this episode was brought to you by our title sponsor, Flow Island. Go check them out on Facebook at Flow Island LLC. Go like, share their page, share the pictures, review, all that. And yeah, let's leave it right there. Thank you for having us. Be well.